Are we about to see the biggest tax cut in American history? Because if President Trump's latest tax proposals get the green light, millions of Americans could be saving thousands of dollars. But here's the catch, not everyone wins. So, in this video, we're breaking down, first of all, who benefits big from these tax cuts, who might get left behind, and the hidden impact on your finances. And trust me, this isn't just another political headline. What this could mean is real money in your pocket. So do me a favor, guys, grab a coffee, hit that like button, and let's dive straight into the details. So, first up, no more taxes on tips. Servers, bartenders, and gig workers win big time. So imagine keeping every single dollar in tips tax free. No more IRS deductions that will eat up your hard earned money. So, right now, if you're a bartender, a waiter, a rideshare driver, a hairstylist, or a hotel worker, you have to report your tips as taxable income, even when it's cash. Now, under Trump's new plan, tips will be 100% tax exempt, whether received in cash, through apps, or even payroll. What's the impact? Well, if you make $30,000 a year in reported tips, this could mean an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a year in additional take-home pay. Over 10 years, that's an additional $30,000 to $50,000 just for keeping what's already yours. Now, there is a debate. Supporters say this boosts wages for people like service workers, it reduces IRS audits, and it simplifies tax filings. But critics argue this might cut Social Security and Medicare funding, since payroll taxes help fund these programs. Also, employers might start cutting base salary, knowing that workers would rely more on tips. So, what do you think? Should tips be tax free? Drop your comments below. Now, coming in at number two, no more taxes on Social Security. Retirees could save big time. Now, if you're retired, get ready, because this really could be a huge game changer. So, currently, Social Security benefits aren't automatically tax free. If you make more than 25,000 as a single person or 32,000 being married, up to 85% of your benefits can be taxed. Trump's plan? Zero taxes on Social Security benefits, period. Now, what's the impact? Well, if you're a retiree earning $40,000 from a part time job and your investments, well, you could currently lose $4,000 to $6,000 a year in taxes. Under this plan, that money will always stay in your pocket. Now, there is a debate, of course. Supporters say retirees on fixed income deserve relief, and this keeps more money in their hands for healthcare, housing, and daily living. Critics, on the other hand, argue that cutting this tax could decrease funding for government programs that support seniors. Interesting. Now, next up on the list, overtime pay. This is a good one. Tax free, and that means more money for hard workers. So, have you ever worked overtime only to see your paycheck shrunk by taxes? Well, that could very well change. Right now, overtime pay is taxed at the same rate as regular income, but under Trump's plan, overtime pay would be completely tax free. What's the impact? Well, if you make $5,000 in overtime this year, it could mean an extra $1,000 to $2,000 in your pocket. So, who benefits the most from this? Well, it's a list of great people: healthcare workers, truck drivers, factory employees, law enforcement officers, and first responders. Now, again, there's a debate. Supporters say this encourages hard work and productivity, and it helps middle class workers take home more money. But critics worry that removing taxes from overtime could hurt federal revenue, making it a lot harder to fund social services. Now, next up is number four on this list, and this is my favorite: the Made in America corporate tax. I freaking love this one. Okay, now this one's big for businesses. If this is passed, Corporations manufacturing products in America would see their tax rate drop from 21% to 15%. What's the goal here? Well, it's pretty obvious. Bring back American manufacturing job and discourage outsourcing. But of course, as always, there's a debate. So supporters say this boosts domestic job growth and it strengthens the economy. But critics argue it's just another tax break for big businesses while leaving the smaller businesses behind. Now, what about number 5? Because this is very important. This affects the whole nation. So, will the 2017 tax cuts, Trump's tax cuts, expire? Because if they do, your taxes could jump this year. Now, remember the 2017 Trump tax cuts? Well, if Congress doesn't renew them, your taxes could automatically increase. Standard deductions would be cut in half, tax brackets could return to higher rates, and small businesses would lose their 20% tax deduction. And what about the debate? Well, pretty obvious. Supporters say making these tax cuts permanent will keep taxes low for working families and small businesses. But critics warn that extending the cuts could increase the national debt by trillions of dollars. So here's my final thought. Is this really the biggest tax cut ever? Well, there's no doubt Trump's tax plan is massive. If it's passed, it could reshape how Americans get taxed, potentially saving some people thousands of dollars a year, while also raising concerns about government funding. But the big question is, will it pass? Well, Congress has the final say, and with strong opposition, we'll have to see how this unfolds. So, as always, I want to know what you think. Do you support these tax cuts? Which part of these plans benefit you the most? Do me a favor, guys. Comment below and let's discuss. Your comments are very important to me. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay updated on financial news that affects your wallet. Have a great day, guys.